A direct ML tool has been released and is ready to use. We got a big game delay, and Knights of the Old Republic timed exclusivity has been confirmed. So as we know, one of the big things we are waiting to see utilized within the Xbox Series X and S is going to be the machine learning, being able to upscale games, get good resolutions and high frame rates without putting more stress on the actual console, which I really think will benefit both the Series X and the S, but specifically the longevity for the Xbox Series S. Now, this is a tool called TensorFlow and it has not been confirmed to be coming to Xbox yet. However, Xbox is full RDNA 2 and is DirectX 12, so you could think that this may make its way over to the console at some point in time. But it says here that AMD and Microsoft collaborate to bring TensorFlow DirectML to life, up to 4.4 times improvement on RDNA 2 GPUs. So the TensorFlow DirectML was tested on the AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT and RX 6600 XT. And with this new machine learning, AMD shows an initial improvement of 3.7 times on inference performance and up to 4.4 times improvement on overall AI benchmark alpha scores. Now, when they're talking about this in this article, they're really focusing on like workflows and not specifically gaming. As they say here, this can range from data center applications for scientists and researchers to desktop and notebook PCs used by students and professionals looking to develop ML models on the hardware they already own. And this is going to be utilizing your existing Windows PC power and machine learning workflows, and that GPU accelerated training workflows using DirectML enabled machine learning frameworks in Windows and the Windows subsystem for Linux. Now, it is going to be working with any DirectX 12 compatible GPUs and the AMD Radeon and Radeon Pro GPUs. Those are going to be the fully supported things right now that you will need. However, like I said, Xbox has DirectX 12. It is full RDNA 2. So at some point you could see this being utilized for DirectML for gaming for Xbox Series X and S. And based off of these numbers that we're seeing here, like, I'm not 100% fully understanding of what all of this means, but it looks very promising. It looks very cool, and something that if developers have access to this at some point in the future and are able to utilize it, we could see some amazing results on the consoles. Let me go on here to Twitter from this user called Nano Polymath. I have no idea who they are, but they refer to this development as we. So basically saying, first generally consumable package of TensorFlow DirectML we co-engineered with AMD, Intel, and NVIDIA, enabling a hardware accelerated training experience across the breadth of DirectX 12 capable GPUs. Like, I don't know who this person is. Maybe they work for Xbox, maybe they work for Microsoft, but it's just a link to the dev blog on the Microsoft website. And in the comments, people are asking if they think this would benefit Xbox or not. And the response is tremendously is the short answer. And just seeing how this tech is going to be implemented in the future, I think is very exciting. I know people have been talking about DirectML for a long time now, what these consoles and what they're going to be able to do in order to give us just amazing graphics in the future with the Series X and S, and not put too much strain or more strain on the consoles, especially with things like ray tracing, which is how taxing that is on the GPUs and the SoCs within the Series X and S. So one of the biggest games to come out this year is Battlefield 2042, and it has now been delayed to a new release date, which is going to be November 19th, 2021. So it's still going to be coming out this year, but I want to quickly talk about it because this is going to be a big competitor to all of the shooters out there, especially Halo Infinite. But we take a look here from a tweet from Ryan McCaffrey showing the list of games, the list of FPS shooters coming out starting in October. And there's a lot to be excited about. It's even more spread out now. It's kind of like every couple of weeks you're going to be getting a massive first-person shooter and just a massive game in general in gaming. So we have here October 7th, Far Cry 6, which is going to launch everything. That's a little bit of a different FPS because it is less focused on multiplayer, focused more on the single player. Call of Duty Vanguard, which the open beta actually starts today, and I will be checking that out as I got a code from Call of Duty yesterday. I kind of messaged them in their Twitter feed where they're giving out codes, and I said, hey, I'm going to be looking at my DMs waiting for my code, just kind of as a joke, and they actually sent me a code. So you guys could try and do that if you're interested in trying to get a code for the Call of Duty Vanguard open beta. And then we have Battlefield 2042 coming November 19th. Then a couple of weeks later, the biggest one of all, at least for me, Halo Infinite. So it's going to be a really fun time if you're a first-person shooter fan this holiday season. Probably one of the most stacked holiday seasons in a long time when it comes to these types of games. And to end things off today, we're going to be talking about Knights of the Old Republic. As we know, Knights of the Old Republic is just an absolutely beloved game. Originally released on the OG Xbox, has so much meaning to me, so much nostalgia, as it was really that first big RPG that got me in to RPGs. One of my favorite games of all time. And then the other week they announced that the PlayStation Showcase as being exclusive to PlayStation, or at least console exclusive to PlayStation. And there was a lot of mix up, a lot of wording that people were trying to read into as to what does this actually mean. Is it going to be a timed exclusive, and is it going to be releasing on PC at the same time as it's released on the PlayStation 5? Well, we have a bit of clarity on this. We still don't know if this is going to be making its way onto Xbox at a later date, but I would assume it is going to. But we have some more clarification right from this person here called Tully Ackland, who is actually working on the game. They're designer on the Knights of the Old Republic remake, and they tweeted this: lots of love and support from you all, and lots of questions, echoing Ryan Treadwell. Yes, it's a full remake, and yes, it's a timed exclusive for PlayStation 5 and PC. And then goes on a bit more on some other stuff, but that would insinuate that it's going to be releasing on the PlayStation 5 and on PC at the same time on day one. So hey, if you don't have a PS5 and you do want to play Knights of the Old Republic, you're going to most likely be able to pick this up on PC at the same time. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this DirectML stuff. If you guys are more knowledgeable and all this stuff, let me know what your thoughts on this, and if you think this is going to be making its way over to Xbox Series X and S. Are you excited for Battlefield 2042, and are you okay with the delay to November 19th? And will you be picking up Knights of the Old Republic on day one when it releases on the PS5 or PC? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here and you like what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Help this channel grow, help grow this community. I look at my analytics and it shows that a lot of you guys are new to this channel when you're watching my content. So if you did get to the end, you did find it entertaining and informative, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, like I said, to help the channel grow, and just so we can continue to have great conversations about what's going on in gaming in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.
We'll be right back.